We tend to crown vision and hearing as the senses that matter, but close your eyes and you still know where your hand is. Burn your finger and you'll learn fast which sense protects you. This segment is for the senses we overlook. Start with smell and taste, the chemical senses. They detect molecules directly and they're deeply intertwined. Smell, technically called olfaction, works when airborne molecules reach receptors high in your nose, which send signals to the brain. Here's a striking fact about olfaction. It's the only sense that mostly bypasses the thalamus and connects directly to the brain's emotion and memory centers, which is exactly why a particular scent can hurl you instantly and vividly into a childhood memory. No other sense does that. Taste or gustation detects 5 basic qualities: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami, the savory taste of broth and aged cheese. But here's what surprises people. Most of what we call flavor is actually smell. That's why food goes flat. When your nose is blocked by a cold, you've lost most of the experience. Now touch, which isn't one sense but several. The skin contains separate receptors for pressure, warmth, cold, and pain, and together they give us our sense of contact with the world. Pain deserves its own attention because it's not simply a measure of damage. The influential gate control theory proposes that the spinal cord has a neural gate that can either let pain signals through to the brain or block them. This explains everyday experience. Rubbing a banged elbow really does help because the competing touch signals partly close the gate. And pain is heavily modulated by the mind, by attention, expectation, and emotion. Soldiers have walked off battlefields barely noticing severe wounds. Anxiety can amplify minor pain into agony. Pain is real, but it's constructed, not merely recorded. Finally, the senses you didn't know you had. Kinesthesis is your sense of the position and movement of your body parts. It's how you can touch your nose with your eyes closed. And the vestibular sense, centered in the inner ear, tracks balance and where your head is in space. It's what spinning disrupts, leaving you dizzy. Without these, you couldn't walk across a room. So your experience of the world is assembled from a whole orchestra of senses, most of them silent and unnoticed. But raw sensory data is just the beginning. The brain still has to organize it into a coherent world, and that organizing act is perception, where we end this chapter.